What's up, you guys? Please excuse my not so amazing appearance. I got done with cardio about an hour ago and never really had a chance to change. But I did go down to the cafeteria in my dorm. Today they had Brussels sprouts. And I don't think I've ever had Brussels sprouts in my life. But I've always wanted to try them because you guys know I'm trying to incorporate more micronutrient dense foods into my day, and also be able to just eat more voluminous food and get more variety, especially when you're cutting. You really want that variety. And I thought, why not try Brussels sprouts for the first time, I want to say, in my life. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Go ahead and give this a try. Oh, this is so weird. It's so dense. I didn't realize how many layers it had or how heavy it was. I actually really like this. Oh, you guys, I like another vegetable. This is so exciting. I think what the chef did was actually just pan fry it in a little bit of olive oil and seasoning. I like the crunch. Wow, that's really good. Like, I want to eat that. Then I can make it in my dorm without needing to roast it. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Yay. I like vegetables. Look at me, I'm growing up. And then I also went to the salad line and picked up some of these veggies, but I'm gonna make my stir fry with it. I never really ate very many vegetables. My little brother actually does my little 15-year-old brother actually does a better job of eating his vegetables than I do, which is pretty embarrassing, so I gotta catch up to his veggie game, but I'm very proud of myself. So challenge yourself to try something new. Hey guys, it is Friday and my boyfriend and I are gonna go train sometime in the afternoon once he's done with his classes, and then we're gonna go walk down to QFC and Safeway right afterwards. So I'm not really gonna have time to make any sort of protein pancakes or protein oatmeal or anything like that. So what I am gonna do is kind of experiment a little bit with the new Muscle Farm cookies and cream protein that I got from Costco the other day in my grocery haul. If you guys haven't checked that out, go do that right now. But basically what I did a lot over the summer is I would make protein pudding. And what that consists of is basically a scoop of protein powder, a serving or two if you're going crazy of instant sugar-free Jello, and then a cup of milk, and you blend it all together, let it sit in the fridge for a little while. So I'm going to try it out with this new cookies and cream flavor and chocolate Jello. So we will see how that goes. I also forgot to mention I'm going to be adding a little bit of this xanthan gum that I purchased last month. It's really expensive. It's like $17 or like $16 for this entire thing. And it says that there are 25 servings in it, but I see it being used in a lot of recipes to thicken up like protein jellos or various protein items, so hopefully it will last me a very long time and I will be using it and incorporating it into more recipes, but I am going to add it this time and let you guys know what I think. Magic Bullet is like a college kid's best friend, because I can't afford a blender. So the Cookie Panda and I went to the store right after we trained today, and I wanted to show you guys quickly a couple of the things that I picked up for myself as well as him. So first off, we got this can of chicken broth. I'm going to be using it for a recipe for green beans. I also got a can of tomato sauce for that reason as well, so 2 cans of tomato sauce. Slow cooker liners, which is something that Travis S. recommended, and I am going to be using my slow cooker to make green beans. Hopefully you guys will see a little bit of that. But I'm excited to use these and try them out. I believe they were $2.50 something for 4 liners, so kind of expensive, but we will see how that goes, so I'm excited about that. Colonel Seasons butter seasoning for about $3.50. It's kind of expensive, but I heard that it works really, really well in cauliflower, in mashed cauliflowers or cauliflower mashers, so I will put that in and try it out. One of the things you can put into cauliflower mashers is butter, which is fine, and it's flexible dieting. You can eat whatever you want, but at the same time I want to use my fats for things like chocolate and peanut butter instead of just butter, so hopefully this will give me a little bit of the taste, and then the Greek yogurt will do a little bit for the texture as well. My boyfriend got this ham. He just forgot to take it from me. It's actually pretty good macros. For one slice it's got 11 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fat, so I might steal one of these. He's also been really crazy about these packets lately, these seasoning packets of hot and spicy Kung Pao chicken. I believe they're all Kung Pao chicken. So he's been really liking these lately, just to add to his chicken, because the Cookie Panda's addicted to chicken. It's really bad. Got these Crystal Lights. I drink even more water when I cut, just to kind of fill me up so I don't mix up thirst and hunger. I tend to drink a lot more water, and I like to make it tasty. And I've also been noticing that my consumption of soda has been going through the roof. So hopefully this will be a tasty alternative to that, although it's not much healthier, let's be honest guys. Next up I have this Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt that I know a lot of people have been raving about. So I got a Light and Fit Greek raspberry chocolate. We'll be trying that at some point. Got this big thing of Greek yogurt. It was like $6.40 or something crazy like that. Really, really expensive. I'm personally not a big fan of Greek yogurt. I don't really like the taste, but I'm hoping that I can change my own mind with that, hopefully. I will be using it for my cauliflower mash recipe, and I'm hoping to experiment a little bit more with Greek yogurt because it is somewhat, it is pretty macro friendly. Low-fat cottage cheese. I know cottage cheese is one of those things that you either love or hate, but it is nice to have that extra protein. I didn't go for the fat-free because I have been finding that at the end of the day I have a bit more fat to play around with. Gluten-free rice cakes, they're a great go-to when you're cutting. They're only 7 grams of carbs and 1 gram of protein, so put some peanut butter on there or just eat it by itself. I didn't get any of the flavored ones because they tend to add carbs, and I just like to have one just to hold me over for a little bit. I got almost 2 pounds of regular green beans, and I will be baking a recipe with that I'm very, very excited for. And finally, since we are flexible dieting, I didn't want to go with too boring food this time. No sugar added ice cream. This is like pretty much the most generic brand of sugar-free ice cream you can get. The macros are still pretty good, 19 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 4 grams of protein for half a cup. I really, really like Cinnamon Balsamic brownies. So that is what we got grocery shopping today. I'll also be following up with another grocery haul from the on-campus grocery store that we have, which sells more produce and meats, and I'll be getting my produce and meats from there. It's Saturday and I just got back from the little grocery store that we have on campus that actually sells groceries, and I'll show you guys real quick what I got. I also forgot something at the grocery store yesterday, but I also had a chance to stop by just the regular grocery store, so I'll show you what I picked up from there as well. So here's everything I got. We have a package of whole carrots. I believe it's about a pound. You guys know I love these. They're the Or-Wheat double fiber English muffins. They're really macro friendly and they stay soft despite the fact that they're made with whole wheat. Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. I got a pound of Brussels sprouts, which I'm very excited to try cooking for the first time. I got 1 pound of chicken for myself, and then because he has to one-up me, 2 pounds of chicken for the Cookie Panda. And that's my grocery haul for this week. What's up guys? I just got done cooking my meal prep for the week. There's one thing that's still going. It's my green bean casserole, slow cooker, whatever recipe, and I'll show you clips from that. It's not going to be ready until 8 hours from now because I just threw it together, so depending on how this video goes, I might have footage of that for you guys or I might not, but either way you'll see me preparing it. So I wanted to show you real quick what I prepped for the week. I took some time to cut up some veggies because I've been eating a lot of stir-fry lately, so I wanted to prep them ahead of time just so that every day I don't need to cut up a bunch of veggies before I actually make my dinner. So here I cut up about a little package of white button mushrooms, which I've really been enjoying lately. I cut up 2 pounds of chicken. I might put one of them away into the freezer just so that it doesn't go bad in my fridge. I don't like to mess with chicken. And then I also cut up some broccoli florets here. I just got some broccoli from the little salad bar downstairs and cut it up into small pieces because I'm trying to make broccoli as small as I possibly can because I don't really like the taste of it, so if it's kind of hidden, I don't mind it. So that's kind of my strategy for that. And I also cut up, holy crap you guys, this took about an hour, but luckily I was watching YouTube videos and Marvel's Agent Carter. Cut up like 1.5 pounds of carrots. I prefer smaller, like chopped up vegetables and thinly sliced and very, very small diced. Especially so for carrots I like them very finely shredded. But I figure if I'm going to be eating carrots all the time, if I'm going to be doing prep all the time, I need to get used to eating bigger chunks of vegetables. So starting to cut them into bigger pieces, if that makes any sense. Next thing I made was cauliflower mashed potatoes. I might share this recipe as I get it down a little bit better because I think I put in a little too much garlic this time, but I'll share a recipe hopefully in the next couple weeks as I'm getting better at this recipe so that I can share it with you guys because it is pretty macro friendly. Probably going to make some gravy to put on top of that because I love mashed potatoes and gravy, mostly because gravy is delicious. Finally, I'm really excited about these guys. I made mini turkey meatloaf muffins with spinach in them. because I'm trying to add more volume to my food. Usually I wouldn't put spinach in it, but because I have pretty low amount of calories throughout the day, I decided to put that in there just to fill up a little bit easier. These actually turned out pretty well. I kind of combined a recipe from Michael Corey's mini turkey meatballs, as well as the Protein Chef's ground turkey meatloaf, and then I also threw in some of my own spin, so it's just a combination of different things, but hopefully these turn out really well. I'm really excited to try them out. Anyway guys, if this is the end of the video, which I bet it will be because I've kind of been experimenting a little bit with the structure and the sequence of my videos to try to make it a little more entertaining for you guys, just so that I'm not rambling and talking at the beginning. Let me know what you think about that. I think it's turning out a little better than just me talking for the first 5 minutes. Kind of an overall recap of the week. I think it's definitely been a challenge because I had my macros drop from 180 grams of carbs a day to 150 grams of carbs a day, which is about 1,610 calories, and so I have 140 grams of protein and 50 grams of fat, which I'm glad that my fats are relatively high still, but it's kind of been a rough week with that, especially because I did add cardio just last week, and I started these macros like my coach is having me drop my macros because I'm not really progressing as quickly as he would like me to in terms of my progress pictures. I guess we're not really using weight, even though I have a daily weight check-in. We're more going by look. So that's really new to me, and it's kind of been hard, especially when you see a lot of people bulking, and when I'm on a lot of different social media sites, and it's like, here's my flex bowl for the night. Look, it has like 10 servings of cereal and like 5 Pop-Tarts and 10 scoops of ice cream. So it has been kind of rough with that. However, you have to make sacrifices sometimes. I do have a deadline. I would like to cut a little more slowly. My deadline is probably about early to mid-June. So I do have a timeline, and I am starting a little higher body fat percentage than most people when they compete for bikini, I believe. And the fact is, even if you're doing flexible dieting, you are going to have cutting macros. You are going to have to eat less. You're going to feel hungry. You're going to need to fill up on volume foods, of course depending on who you are, but that is part of the reason I'm trying to be very transparent with you guys, because this is my first time cutting with the intention of looking like a competitor. My average weigh-in last week was 142.9. My average weigh-in this week was 141.8 pounds. Basically, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to be filming my next full day of eating on a cut, so that should be coming out hopefully sometime this week. And in that video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been doing to kind of keep full throughout the day. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. I was getting a little frustrated with not being able to eat quite as much as I was during my bulk, and I was getting a little down on myself that I had to do cardio, but I'm learning to adapt to those things. I'm learning to adapt to those changes, and hopefully seeing me go through this will help you as you're cutting or as you're going through different changes as well. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this video. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps the channel grow, and it also helps you get notifications of when I post new videos, so you can stay updated about my progress and kind of what I'm doing with food and training. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, don't stop growing.